Hey guys, welcome to the patio. It's T. Look, we're coming off one of our most watched and downloaded videos from YouTube of almost 300 downloads, followed by our least watched video at 13 downloads. So tonight I'm going to start off by telling you to go subscribe, back out the video, go like. If you're listening on podcast, on Google Podcast, on Spotify, wherever you listen to podcast, go to YouTube, watch us, and then go like us, give us a follow. It'd be real helpful for you. But tonight we got a great show for you. We're going to talk about Diane Feinstein. Is this really weekend at Bernie's, or should we say weekend at the Capitol building? We've, dang, what other stories we got to talk about? I'm not even sure I remember, but that is
we got a list of it.
Father Fortenberry, how are you this fine
I'm
evening?
doing well. Look, I'm over here drinking these banquet beers, and let me read the cap. I like this cap. It says, "An honest day's work might take days." Huh. I like
you
it.
Procrastinator. Gary, how are you, Gary?
The dude abides. Yes.
The dude abides.
Yes, he abides today.
He abides. I don't even know if I'm not even sure I know what that means.
What?
What are you? Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
What?
You don't get any of my movie references. It's from The Big Lebowski. The dude abides.
The Big
Have
Lebowski?
you never seen The Big Lebowski?
It's a
I
cult
watched
classic.
it, but I don't consider it a classic. It's
Oh,
not
yes.
like,
Okay. Let the society know Terry doesn't consider it a classic.
Okay. That's why it gets
Marty
banned from
Marr,
YouTube.
how are you doing tonight? You got some other weird movies to talk about?
No, after the day I had, I'm doing good right now.
Yeah, that's about how I feel too. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just jump into it. Boys. DW is away again. We're going to get him back on remotely, hopefully, in the next couple of episodes. Diane Feinstein.
Feinstein.
Senator Diane Feinstein, who is now, how old is she?
89.
Old enough.
She's 89 years old. She was admitted to a San Francisco hospital to be treated for shingles in March, saying in a statement at the time that she was hopeful to return to the Senate later that month. When she did return, she seemingly forgot that she had ever been absent from the Senate during a 2.5-month recovery from shingles, telling a reporter on Tuesday, "I've been here." when
COVID
asked
did me
about
the
her
same
recent
way.
return.
Gave you shingles?
No, it made me forget everything.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I got to agree with Marty. I think
It made
COVID
you an
also
old
made me
Jewish
forget
woman.
stuff.
That's what it did to me.
No,
Made
no,
me
I
an
just-
old Jewish woman.
Made you older.
Look, all I know, if she was Benjamin Button, she had just been born.
Man, I was
So look,
She's a newborn.
on Tuesday, she spoke to reporters briefly in an elevator. Slate reports that when one reporter asked her how her Senate colleagues had welcomed her back, Feinstein responded, "No, I haven't been gone. You should follow the I haven't been gone. I've been working." And if she meant she had been working from home, she told reporters, "No, I've been here. I've been voting. Please, you either know or don't know." So she is an arrogant.
Oh yeah, she's
She was
a
arrogant.
arrogant and you're senile. It's
I mean, I'm looking at this picture right now. She looks like Michael Jackson. I'm hoping her doctor.
no. She looks like a crypt keeper.
Maybe if they had a baby.
Y'all only saying that because
She's-
she's a liberal woman, and y'all know that's the only reason you're saying bad things.
Man, I
about her.
hope her doctor ain't giving her no propofol.
Look, that's how bad their health care is. She has to stay alive. I mean, she's just died. She's begging to die. Look at her.
Man.
Pull that. Oh, you can't see that. It's
You
right
can't,
there.
yeah, you can't see.
I mean, she has like one eye closed. She's in a wheelchair.
She's constantly winking.
Yeah, she was like the love child of Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson.
and the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a I can't do it.
So she was in the Thriller video.
She was in the Thriller video.
She ain't
man.
walking around, I'll tell you that.
Dude, that's awful. Look, if she is not the prime candidate for us having an age restriction in politicians,
Term limit.
But can you just stop at her? I mean,
No.
look,
No.
guys, folks love Joe Biden. I guess maybe there's people that love Joe Biden, but this dude shows every day that he shouldn't be in office. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. We'll probably get banned from YouTube.
did y'all see his last press conference? He did his famous thing where he says, in quote.
End quote.
You know, because when he's reading the teleprompter, he'll say, in quote. Well, this time he said, in quote, repeat sentence.
No, he did not.
I mean,
He's showing his age.
So let's flip to
All I'm saying.
the other.
he's
Well,
showing his age, but it's blind to one side for some reason.
Yeah. That's right.
speaking of 80-year-olds, look, my dad, he's not feeling well this week, but he is 80 years old, and I would never expect for an 80-year-old to end up on the cover of SI Swimsuit Edition. But Martha Stewart is gracing the cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition at the age of 80. 81, I think. 81.
81. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Fortenberry?
I'm all in. I mean, got a banging body and she can cook.
Yeah.
And she hangs out with Snoop Dogg now.
And she hangs out with Snoop Dogg.
She makes crafts. I like crafts.
She does the
Hey, that
crap
may be
stuff.
a reason she lived this long.
It could be.
She, you know,
And look, she's and maybe it's photoshopped, but for a lady her age, she's not bad looking.
Look, what's the old woman who dropped the N word and got ran off here?
Paula Dean.
Paula Dean, put her on the cover because you know she can cook.
Oh,
She cooked way better
But
than
I bet
both.
you Martha Stewart looks a lot better than Paula Dean.
Yeah, but
So,
man,
Fortenberry,
at my age, I was a food.
I was gonna say you finally hit the age where it's more about what they put on the table.
Do some homemade biscuits. That goes a long way.
Oh, Martha make you a throw pillow with it, you know,
She will, but I mean, you know.
and then make you a nice little bouquet
Look,
of flowers. And
I got the internet. I got nobody making the homemade biscuits.
So
make you a turkey float.
Ja Morant is back in the news. So he came out with a statement basically saying that I've let you all down and I'll be back again. But he's got bigger
shut up.
problems. Nike has his sneaker, the Ja 1, is no longer listed on the Nike or Finish Line apps.
Ross dress for
Only
less,
been out
baby.
for what, a month?
That's big.
Look,
The Hunger Ja 1s have been expected to release on May 25th. The mismatched red and blue colorway was listed on both the Finish Line and Nike apps as recently as Tuesday. The Ja 1s are still posted on both Sneakers and Hibbett Sports app where they can be ordered through a raffle, but they've been taken down from Nike.
look, all I tell him is he needs to go holler at LA Gear, see if they need to beat somebody.
And maybe they get some pumps.
That's Reebok.
Well, you go to Reebok.
Or them light up sneakers. Which
Look,
was that LA Gear?
Carl Malone used to do LA Gear.
He can get with Glock. Maybe Glock will build him a
Yeah,
sneaker.
Glock, yeah,
That'll be
that's
the Ja Morant Glock 1.0.
You're gonna have to go
No,
to the pawn shop.
Glock 9mm.
Yeah, he gonna have a shoe put out by Glock. It's
Ja
gonna be
Glock
the
9mm.
Ja Glock 9mm 9mm.
Look, you hear right here, Job. There you go.
There you go. Look, hey, look, you got to own it, brother. If you're gonna be the gun man, you got to be the gun man. Okay.
No, you said it right.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Man.
gun man.
Yes.
You got to do it right, man. Go out there, get you a contract with the Glock 9mm 9.0.
Hey, if them sell, come out with the AK-47.
Or the Tech 9. How about a Tech 9?
Tech
9,
The Ja
whatever.
Tech 9. No, this is a sad story though, dude, because
I like the Grizzlies.
you know, apparently he's not a street kid, but now that he's worth millions, he wants to portray himself as a street kid. Did you hear the stories coming out about his mother? I guess I was wrong about dad. He didn't. I said in the last episode
Yeah,
something about
Mother
his,
sounds like a damn winner.
So yeah, so mother. Jamie mentioned. I think it was a Foot Locker.
Actually, I've heard it again as Finish Line. But
Finish
yeah,
Line, that's
same
what it
thing.
was.
Same
shit.
thing.
And this kid, the mother felt like she had been disrespected, so she calls Ja. He shows up with 9 guys. The kid has to go in the back and hide and lock the door and call the police. Then they went outside, and the mall cop then had an altercation with the group.
Yeah, Paul Blart's running around here getting fights with a
Yeah, Paul Blart fighting Ja. Ja fighting Paul Blart. Then you got.
pulling up on his little Segway.
I didn't know
Knew that
about
was
what
coming.
I didn't know about what happened in Indiana. Did you know about what had happened in
Yeah,
Indiana after
yeah.
the game with the lasers? Did you guys know about
No,
this?
No.
what lasers.
Okay, so Ja's best friend, I can't remember his name. Let me look.
The
it
guy that was in an Instagram video with him. He's actually banned from the forum.
The one that's getting him in trouble.
Yeah, this guy's banned from the
Yeah,
forum.
he's banned
not
from
a
the
real
forum
friend.
for coming out on the floor trying to fight somebody. So John Morant got his best friend. Let's see what his name. The Pacer incident. Morant is averaging. No, this is old. During the game, Morant was involved in an altercation that may have not stopped at the final buzzer of regulation. Instead, according to the report, the star guard and associates exasperated this on-court issue in the loading area after the game. After the game, Morant was asked about the incident, and he said it began when Indiana rookie Andrew Nembhard started talking trash to his father. Andrew told my pops to shut up. Pretty much I heard my pops like as him if he said shut up. So I was trying to figure out who he was talking to. Obviously, I had seen it was him, so I approached him, seeing what he was on. Checked his temperature. He didn't have a fever. Then Duarte came over, tried to push me. That's his buddy.
I feel
I
like
told him stop pushing me. He said he was cooling. Then his teammates came over. Then he started talking. Then afterwards,
Oh, God, I know.
Him and his friends sit out in the car with a laser.
You're butchering that because we can't understand half what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't even English.
Yeah, it sounds like the episode from on air.
Well, that wasn't my words. That was Josh.
I know. No, I ain't
Yeah.
saying, but you don't know what you're saying. We don't know what you're saying.
All right. Basically, he had some beef with this kid. After the game, him and his buddy went out to the car with some friends. And as the Pacers, now this is NBA players, were getting onto the van, they had lasers all around, and they assumed coming from weapons inside the vehicle.
Why can't they just be?
It sounded like that scene from Airplane with the guys talking jive. We need a translator. We need those nun to translate.
But anyway, that's just one of the incidents.
Look, what he needs to play back in the day with like Bill Laimbeer or The Worm or Ron Artest.
Yeah,
They had put this fool they put him in his place.
Did you hear about that? Recently, a gang member got on, I guess, on Instagram or one of those videos, and pretty much told Ja he don't want to live this life, and he needs to put the guns up. Essentially,
I believe it. I'm not doubting it. I mean,
I think
I'm not either.
the entire city of Memphis running around with trade places with him right now.
Oh yeah, I mean
They already got it. They're riding around with guns and
Yeah,
making
they're
Instagram
not
videos.
rich.
Yeah. they ain't got.
He's pretending. Everybody
Look,
else.
Ja, I was a big fan. I love you. I hope you do better, brother. But you can't be dumb. You can't be You can't be a role model, whether you want to be or not. That's what you are, and you can't be a role model and act dumb. Dumb is something we can't tolerate. Speaking of dumb, I got a new report out for you guys. Wuhan lab experienced a serious biocontainment incident in 2019.
Oh my!
I've heard that before.
Oh my gosh!
Isn't that what a lot of people got banned off of YouTube for saying?
Yes, we got a lot of people got banned. Yeah.
Reports from the WIV spanning more than a 3-year period yielded a picture of a struggling institution, underfunded, underregulated, and understaffed. Okay, that sounds about like most working locations in the United States right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're understaffed and underworking because of Wuhan.
Wuhan lab. Yeah.
Florida is claiming that I'm kind of lost my place.
You got time.
Yeah, we got to worry. Now, what else we want to talk about?
Well, let me read what this next cap says.
Oh, I'm
The next cap. Oh,
so excited.
Oh, man. I've already had this in over 100 years made one way.
maybe they all say that.
But no, obviously no, because I just said one that didn't.
Oh. Breaking news: FBI has identified the Zodiac killer. They finally have named the Zodiac killer. As Air Force veteran Gary Francis Post, who died in 2018 and has partial DNA sample that could link him to 5 serial murders.
You know, there's a theory that he's also the Texarkana killer.
He
What was his
probably
last
is.
name?
Post.
Oh.
Eh.
Why do they always feel the need to give middle names for serial killers?
Yeah, I was thinking Francis, a dude on Stripes. He said, "Anybody call me Francis, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
Hey, interesting fact. Anybody know Woody Harrelson's dad was a serial killer?
What?
No.
Yep.
Why?
I mean, I guess he's like
Why
killing
was he a
folks.
serial
Why?
killer?
Yeah.
Just because he wanted to.
Charles Harrelson.
Did he kill somebody to make his son famous?
No, this is in the 70s. It's before his son became famous. His son was a kid, actually. But yeah, I mean, he killed he was a gun. He killed people. He was a gun for hire.
And now his son's a comedian actor.
Is he? I was gonna say yeah.
He's a comedian. He's a
Actor.
comedic actor.
But it really made me think about the movie Natural Born Killer. It kind of changes the whole scenario.
I don't remember that.
Huh? Interesting.
That is interesting.
You don't remember Natural Born Killer? It was kind of psychedelic.
Boy, it was.
It had Woody Harrelson.
I
and,
could not remember that chick's name. Boy, she is creepy.
I thought she was really cute back then, though.
I know. I've
You know,
So
we
wait a
kinda-
minute, we
I know
forgot
it's a
something
movie.
you've never watched.
yeah. I don't think I've seen the whole movie, but
It's a 1994 film. Were you even born then? Juliette
yes.
Lewis.
Juliette Lewis, yeah.
Yeah. It's very creepy.
It's a who directed that? It has a.
Quentin Tarantino.
I was gonna say it has a Quentin Tarantino.
No,
I
I
know
don't
it's before
think it
it's
is.
before him, but it has that kind of.
Let's see. Who was it?
I mean, Pulp Fiction came out in like 98.
It was. It was written by Quentin Tarantino.
See, I told
Okay.
y'all. So smart.
Well,
Based on a screenplay. It was written by Quentin Tarantino. I guess I can believe that. Yep. And Pulp Fiction was out back then. You're right, Gary.
I know I'm right about a lot of things.
Whitney, do you hear that? Do you hear that, Whitney?
She knows. She ain't gonna admit it, but she knows.
It was a yo.
Oh, Bud Light is back in the news.
Well, what's the boy Bud Light doing?
Well, now they're going to give away beer.
Yep.
Time for desperate Bud Light to say Bud bye after offering $20 rebates for beer. Literally offering to give you $20 green money to buy their beer, and still no one buys the beer.
Okay.
Yep.
I still won't buy their beer. I wasn't buying their beer before. I'm not gonna buy it
Now
now.
look, if they did on Bush Light, I'd be tempted.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to
They're
buy some,
now
like a pallet.
selling their $20 pack worth of beers and bundling them with $20 worth of rebates. Wow.
So it's a mail-in rebate.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I ain't doing that anyway. I want money right then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll never
That's
get
what's
your money.
next. But we talked about it. They're going to have to destroy all this beer because aren't they the ones that invented the Born on Date?
I think so.
I
120 days.
think Coors did that.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I know it was 120
Well,
days.
we're coming up on that 120 days, and they're going to have to deal with a lot of beer nobody wants.
Yeah, because this came out April 1st, right?
I thought it was mid-April.
No, it was April 1st. Because
All I know is it's working.
it was like April 1st because someone said, "Is this April Fool's or something?"
So first,
They wish.
It was.
Born on
It was.
Date.
It was right. You're right. It
I am
was
right.
April 1st.
Again, I'm right about a lot of things.
They wish it was.
Oh, they're also making another move. They're going to come out with, you ready for this, guys? Camouflage bottles.
Oh, the Budweiser. I saw that.
What?
And they want to say something about the veterans.
Well, how you gonna buy them if you can't see them?
I had to think about that one, even. I had to think about that.
Anheuser-Busch does Born on Date in February 13th, 2009.
Yeah, and boy, I bet you they're regretting that today. But who saw Dylan Mulvaney coming? Who's seen that coming? Is this going to be one of those things that 10 years from now that all the marketing majors are a study? There will be a study on this.
Yeah, I think
A
it will.
huge study.
It's like the Coke or New Coke or whatever it was.
Yeah, but how much of a genius do you have to be to realize how that could end up damaging your reputation? Maybe they thought nobody was watching.
There was a big stink over Miller, and I don't think the Miller commercial, while it was poorly timed.
Hey, do you know who started the rumor about the Miller to get them Bud Light? Think about it. They're like, let's change the focus. Let's make Miller Light. Let's talk about
theirs
them.
ain't
Their big
bad.
commercial.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about the commercial.
Yeah, their commercial was just the women's commercial.
I mean,
right?
it was
Yes,
poorly timed.
but
But
still.
if they had done that commercial a year ago, nobody cared.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, I
That's
still don't care.
I mean, it wasn't it's not that big of a deal.
It wasn't. It was like women make beer. Okay,
Tell you,
great.
see if you can find a Ford commercial.
I saw it.
Did
Yeah,
you see it?
What's
With
it
the
about?
Raptors.
I didn't know if it was true or not.
No, I saw it with the Raptors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
The Raptor turns to colors, multiple colors.
Yeah.
It said Bud Light, hold my beer.
Yeah. Yeah, two Raptors are racing. They're covered in mud. One of them goes through a mud hole and it washes the mud off
And
of
it's
it.
got rainbow.
It's rainbow.
It's rainbow
yes,
colors.
Sir.
Rainbows. It's like corporate America's forcing it up on you. I mean, crazy.
Well, get ready because next month is Pride Month.
And you know,
Yeah.
okay, I don't care, but I don't mean my beer or look when Buffalo Trace comes out in the Eagle Rare bottle is rainbow because of it. Then I'll worry about it.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the
I ain't driving no
problem is
Fords
it's-
anyway.
It's all about patronizing people, and that's the insulting part.
Is it patronizing or pandering?
Isn't it the same thing, really?
Why is it
Yeah,
such?
maybe so.
Why is it such a big deal to do this? I think it's more about
They
that.
want market shares.
The
but
World Economic Forum is what it's about. I
no,
think.
it's the what's that? The EFC or
yeah.
ESG.
ESG score.
It's
is
about
what
ESG.
it's about. But we don't even care about the ESG score.
No,
No,
They-
but someday you might.
I don't.
I doubt I do.
ESG could end up the view that they really
Man, I
want.
ain't worried about my financial credit score. I sure as hell ain't worried about that.
No, but it means you won't be able to spend money. It means you won't be able to buy things.
Look,
It
I got to
means
beat
you
to
won't
the
be able
punch.
to
I
do
can't
things.
spend money anyway.
So what you're saying is the world's going to hell in a handbasket, like in that show Black Mirror with
Yeah, That's it.
where
Your number was like steadily
it
popping
was
up.
like
Your
your
social
fake,
score.
Your social score was constantly changing just about people not liking you.
Hey, did you ever watch the Orville?
Orville.
It's like
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah,
like Star
I remember
Trek.
watching.
No,
it.
no.
It's a parody.
Yeah, it's a parody. It's by dude that did Family Guy.
Okay.
But one of the episodes, they landed on a planet where everybody has like a badge, has a number on it. And if somebody makes you mad, you press a down button. If somebody does something you like, you push the good
That's
button.
how that's about like how the black mirror is.
So, I mean, that's we're not far from that.
Yeah, the one in the Black Mirror was the Ron Howard's daughter played the main character in that.
What's she look like?
She's the girl from Jurassic World.
Really?
That's Ron Howard's daughter. Yes.
'Cause have
It's
you ever seen-
Bryce.
Cute.
Her name's Bryce
You ever
Dallas
seen Ron Howard's brother?
Is he look like?
No, he looks like
Ron?
he looks like a mutant of Howard.
He does.
Is that wrong?
Was
He
he
looks
got-
like a
Yeah,
mutant.
it looks like they tried to clone Howard
Yeah,
and messed up.
and
his
messed
Kevin.
up.
Was he got like 3 arms or
No,
something?
he's got a big forehead, like buck-looking teeth.
I'll tell you who he is.
You'll know him if you see him.
Yeah, he's in 1,000 movies.
Yeah, he's like an unattractive version of Ron Howard.
Which is really, I mean, he's like a more unattractive version
I'm
of Ron.
sorry.
But Ron
I-
Howard was cute as a and Happy Days. Y'all don't remember Happy Days, do you? Me and
I
Marty
do. I do remember. I don't remember him being attractive at all.
He was a good-looking guy on Happy. He was the kind of the.
He ain't the
jock.
Fonz.
No, but like the Fonz, it wasn't really the Fonz either.
Hey.
Yeah. We all know. Him.
We ain't getting on that.
Here's his brother.
Oh, that's his
Does
brother.
does it not look like a mutant of Ron Howard?
Yes. What is he in? Like
Everything, dude. He was
He's
in
in Water-
Austin Powers. He was in.
He was in Waterhead.
Waterboy.
Waterboy.
When he's
Water-
like, I'm
Was he on
not a handsome man.
Home Alone?
no, he went
No,
on
that's
Home Alone.
not him. That was Joe Pesci.
Hell, I tell you,
No,
just
I'm talking about the criminal guy. You know I can't say that good.
Poor kid.
so I got to pull up what he was on. Now, Clint Howard's his name.
I got it's Clint. That's it. Now I got an interesting story here, and look, I'm just pulling it up. All right, Jamie, I feel like this one right here could be close to your heart.
Dude, he started acting in 1963.
That was a long
He
time
was a
ago.
child actor.
Yeah,
And was he in Lassie?
I'm rolling through it.
Where the red fern grows.
Looked like he ate last week.
He was in. Okay, I'll start to the stuff we would know about. He was in Cocoon.
Wrong turn.
Right.
These heels have eyes. Is that?
The Rocketeer.
Walking Dead.
Let me
As
see.
a child, I think he was in Lassie.
Leprechaun too. He might have played Leprechaun in that one.
no, Willow played Leprechaun.
He might have played Willow.
No.
He was in Apollo 13. I do remember. That's why I really remember him from Apollo. Oh, that's the one. I
Oh,
remember
he
from.
was in the show Ben.
Ice Cream
with-
Man.
with
He was the
the,
Ice Cream Man. Remember the funny looking horror movie?
No, I don't remember that. Is it must be a B movie or something.
It was.
Okay.
We got
Gary
Apollo
only watched
13.
paid movies.
Gentle Ben was the one he was most famous for as a child actor.
Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
All right, what'd you have, T?
So this story right here, a cheerleading team was bullied and disqualified after parents were seen swimming in the Epcot fountain. Now I could see this happening to your team,
Oh my
Fortenberry.
god!
Well, look.
To the team or the parents of the team?
The parents were seen frolicking in the Epcot fountain, which I could see Jamie and Tommy probably doing that.
Yeah, me and OTG.
He may or may not have done this probably previously. And once they saw that, the team was bullied and disqualified from competition because of you.
Well, that's where it differs. Our team would not be bullied.
And
You may have been here for this. On April 22nd, a video started making the rounds on social media. The video showed a group of adults relaxing in a fountain in the France Pavilion at Epcot. Well, that's where you wouldn't be in the France Pavilion anyway.
No,
Now these
we're in the
people
local Aspen.
were not just putting their feet in the water, which you still shouldn't do. No, they had their entire bodies in the fountain, were soaking and relaxing like it was a hot tub. Other guests were seen in the video walking by the group, stunned by their behavior. Oh, my goodness. Online commenters were also shocked and disgusted by the idiotic behavior exhibited by the adults.
They were just in water. What's wrong with that?
Look, I mean, I think.
Oh, they are chilling. I wish I could play this for you guys.
They were just,
This is for Jamie.
and they were fully clothed still, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
then
They didn't have shoes on, and they've got a mixed drink in their hand.
Why is everybody so upset about it?
Yeah, I'm not. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, sounds like a good time.
It does.
I mean, more people are mortified.
I'd be
It's
more
not like that's like holy water or something that they're
No, it's
hanging
not.
out.
I mean, I'd be more upset if I wasn't invited to the party.
Jamie's not said he would not do this, by the way.
If
I know me. I never would doubt myself.
definitely would. You definitely would have partaken.
Like I said,
Party taken.
Yes,
the first night we was in Orlando, everybody had a great time. The second night was in Orlando, just me and Tommy had a great time, and like I can see the eyes on us.
Everybody's.
I could have seen you in the fountain in New
Like-
Orleans.
yeah.
We'll never know.
Well, you know, if you did, you'd never lost him, would you? If you saw him in a fountain.
Oh God.
I still don't get it. I'm not.
You look, Gary's jokes are either funny or make no sense.
They're funny to me all the time.
He started laughing, and I'm not sure what he even said. I still can't get it.
Well, then Marty started laughing. So I was really confused. Why am I
He
not
was
laughing?
laughing
I was
because he
laughing
knew
at
Gary.
Gary
I knew what he was doing. Yeah.
Trying to make you feel better about yourself.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
What else we got going on in the news? We got to find something really funny. That was pretty funny when what
I
else
don't
we
know
got
what else going on, man. The news has been terrible lately.
Yeah, it's been real.
Like not terrible, just
We didn't talk about the Durham report. I mean, that's funny.
Oh, the Durham report. Yep.
Well, let's
So
talk
we
about
did
Durham.
talk about it briefly. It came out literally while we were on the air. The Durham report, which, as CNN put it, basically exonerated Donald
No,
Trump.
they said
Practically.
Practically.
No,
Practically.
it 100% does exonerate him.
Yes.
Yeah, it shows that he had no interaction.
No,
Matter of fact,
what it shows is the only people that weren't involved in the Russia Trump collusion was Trump and Putin.
Oh, Putin.
I mean, everybody else was involved.
Yes.
so
yes.
basically what they're saying here occurred is that a Democratic informant that we now know as Hillary Clinton brings up there may be a dossier, the Steele dossier that she purchased and the DNC purchased from an FBI informant, I believe.
Yes.
And so they told the media that. The media then responded, the FBI then responded to the media, and at the behest of all those people that made up the story to begin with, began an investigation.
And they're saying that there is no illegal act that happened.
No,
At the bare minimum, they ought to reimburse the U.S. government for the finances that we spent on. I mean, they impeached him over this.
I mean, back then when it first came out back in 2016, 2017, if you would have watched news and took a drink every time they said Russia on there, you'd be drunk by 7 a.m.
So here's the irony of the whole damn thing. So in 2016, they told us that Trump only won because of Russian collusion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's because he said there was some article that talked poorly of Hillary Clinton that had ties maybe to Russian social media.
Well, you know, he made that comment about, boy, if Russia has some dirt on Hillary, I wish they'd give it to me. And then, obviously, he's speaking hyperbole.
Yeah, but how about the irony of this? And then in 2020, when a real story about Hunter Biden comes out, that's, again, fake news propaganda. But that's true. Now we know in 2023 that story is 100% accurate and true, and everything there is real. And Russia's a hoax. But that is not tampering in an election, even though it was filtered. Everything was filtered. Look, Facebook, Twitter, they should all be held accountable. There's on record, especially with the Twitter files of everybody kowtowing to the Democrat voice to suppress the
How you
Hunter
think
Biden
spell-
story.
how you
That
think-
would have, we now know it would have made a difference in the election.
Well, yeah, because I think there was a study done like at least 10% of Democratic voters would have changed their vote.
Some suggest more than that.
Some suggest more.
I've
but
heard numbers as high as 17%, which seems a little high.
I've heard up to 20, but I'm going to go with just
But
lower
if
number,
it's
10%.
if it's
That's
10
enough to overcome the
Oh,
fake
yes.
ballots.
If it's 10%, he had 81 million votes.
Yeah,
That's 8 million votes.
that's a lot of
That's
votes.
whole state of Arkansas.
That's more than the state of Arkansas.
The entire state of Arkansas only 6 million people.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that
Isn't that
changed
ironic?
an election.
Isn't it
Don't you think?
ironic?
Don't you think?
It's like rain on your election day.
Hey, another useless fact: Leonardo da Vinci. That was actually not his name. He was from the city of Da Vinci, and his name was Leonardo.
DiCaprio. Maybe. But maybe one same. Kevin McCarthy, the Speaker of the House, says Democratic Representative Adam Schiff, who also was one of the biggest voices about Russian collusion, will be removed from House Intelligence Committee if GOP wins majority in the midterms.
He should be.
He should be.
Yeah.
Because he was the one that stood up before of America and goes, I know what's there, and he's guilty.
Yeah, I know what's there. There's verifiable evidence that he colluded with Russia.
Yes.
So he lied. He bold-faced
lied. Absolutely lied.
But here's the thing: it's old news. It doesn't matter no more. That's Democrat stance right now.
If the Republicans need to play the game the Democrats play, they need to bring this up. They need to hound this. This needs to be their go-to every time something's brought up. They have a year and a half to pound this into people's heads.
Don't we tell you what the Democratic Party is really good at, and the Republicans are terrible at? Gaslight.
Lying.
Yeah, yes.
Republicans, conservatives are terrible at gaslighting. Democrats are awesome at it.
I got some other useless information.
And look, I know there's people that listen to the show that are Democrats, but I mean, the Democratic Party is very, very manipulative, and they're good at it. They're both manipulative,
and they're better team players than Republicans are.
Well, because there's so many factions of Republic.
Yeah.
I got another little story about progressive government. Check this out. At least 7 nations have issued advisories to their citizens who intend on traveling to the U.S., citing serious safety concerns in recent years. New Zealand, Canada, Australia, the UK, France, Venezuela, and Uruguay. Those are all about as liberal as you get.
None of those concern me about coming here.
Have each urged precaution for travelers when visiting the U.S., due in large part to, anybody want to take a guess?
Transgender.
They would support that.
COVID.
No. Marty, you got
I have no idea.
Gun violence. I would say the weak borders, but no, gun violence. They put out a one
They don't
about
hurt my
gun violence.
Nah.
No, it's just dumb. It's just dumb.
You're so dumb.
Everybody's so dumb.
You're so stupid.
But you know what? You won't talk nothing, won't be nothing.
Well,
how about that?
How about the fact that you're more likely to be killed by a knife than you are a rifle?
Yes.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Or a car.
Or a car.
But nobody wants to talk about how cars are bad.
You're more likely to be struck by lightning than a black person to be shot by a police officer. An unarmed person to be shot by a police officer.
You know, they quit showing stats.
Yeah, I know.
They quit showing stats because...
Unless it's again... Never mind.
Yeah, no, but it's true. And those are the important stats. It's just absolutely absurd.
Well, I mean, there's people all over America who think that there's officers hunting down black Americans to shoot them in the streets. And because that's what has been fed to them by the media. That is dangerous to even portray that.
All right. Can I read you some dumb headlines?
No.
Yes.
All right. Look, this is a sad story, and I'm not even going to get in the story. I'm just going to read dumb headlines. Rasheem Carter was found decapitated in Mississippi woods. His family believes he was murdered.
I think it's suicide.
I mean, trees.
That sounds like self-inflicted wounds.
I mean, was he like riding a 4-wheeler or something?
I didn't even read the article. It's just dumb headlines.
Well, I mean,
okay. I'm like Gary. I would need to hear a little more of the story.
Okay, here we go.
It may not be dumb.
All right, here we go.
Rasheem
Carter, the first of Carter's remains were discovered in a wooded area in November. He's a 25-year-old father who went missing late last year. He was found with his head severed from his body and separated from a spinal cord. Well, no shit. Which was found in a different location. So they found a spinal cord in a different location? Okay.
No, his head in a different
location.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
The Smith County Sheriff's Office originally ruled there was no foul play in the death of Carter.
How do you originally rule that there's no foul play with that?
Well, not necessarily, because, I mean, what was he doing? He was riding a 4-wheeler and hit a limb. And
I'm
just saying, I'd like to hear a little bit more.
I mean, there are animals in the woods. You know?
Well, they're not running around just pulling people's heads off like a...
No, but if you run them wide
finish
open.
him, and they're just...
I mean, I don't trust cranes, you know. They be flying around real... They got them long beaks.
There, you read the head for us.
I'm trying to, but I'm not.
I'll be like...
It's like they're insinuating a lynching took place.
Oh. Well, I mean...
It's actually troubling that they initially ruled it as an accident, but
Well, with that, isn't more like your broken neck, but
Well,
your
not
head
necessarily.
doesn't sever off.
If you drop somebody from too far, it'll decapitate them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's a right distance that just breaks the neck.
But when I think of severed, I think I think cut off. You're terrible.
I know.
But yeah, severed. I mean, that sounds like cut off. It's been.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you
like he was riding in something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, it could be that, or if he was lynched and he was decapitated with a rope that was too long, it just popped off like a cork. I mean, that would have been more. What?
I just think of a wine bottle when you said that.
Well, I mean, that would be exactly what it does. But there's a reason. If you look, there's a certain distance for by the height of the person, the weight of the person. I mean, like I could, if they did me from like a 12-inch rope and pop my head, how big my body is.
Poor guy. But
I mean, it's sad. Yeah.
Poor guy.
What else y'all want to talk about this evening? Or this morning? Anything funny happened to you this week, Gary? Did you find anything funny going on?
No, not really. Nothing funny. Nothing awesome. Just normal work.
Nothing awesome, nothing funny.
No.
All right. Well, look, I'm going to play us out of here. I know this one's short, but look, we really need more than 13 views on our YouTube. I'm sorry.
Me and Marty's half of
I'm beginning to think we've either been gaslighted or we've been shadow banned. But anyway, I'm going to play us out of here. Maybe. Marty Marr, what you got to say for part word?
Man, y'all just watch us and like us, and I'll see y'all next time.
Scoff. Mr. Scoffalophagus.
Subscribe, triple tap, don't double tap because you'll unsubscribe. Double tap it.
Triple tap.
Triple tap it.
Father Fortenberry.
Veteran suicide, 22 a day. Let's do
Drink
better,
local.
America.
Drink local. I'm
Drink
sorry.
local.
Do better.
Hey, do better, everybody. Do better. Like us, love us. Life from the patio. We out of here.
But don't leave us.
Just keep watching.
Repeatedly.
Somebody done saved this.
Hello.
Actually, they